My name's Eric Freed, E-R-I-C-F-R-E-E-D. Yes, ma'am, Lieutenant. PIO for Baytown Police Department. At about 10:33 this morning, the clerk at this store today was confronted by a black male who walked inside of the business with a mask over his face, displaying a handgun and demanding money. The clerk, in fear for his life, pulled a weapon of his own, pointed it at the suspect, and demanded him to drop his weapon. The suspect failed to do so, and the clerk shot at least one time, hitting the suspect. He was able to make it outside the doors of the business and collapsed near the doorway. The suspect's vehicle, we've located it. It's actually parked in front of the business here, the silver vehicle to my left. It appears it was still running as a getaway vehicle. The suspect is currently at Herman Hospital, where he's in critical condition. He's being treated there. This comes on the heels of 3 robberies that we had yesterday. I think our community is a little bit on edge, but I think this store clerk is a good example of that. Hopefully we can calm down a little bit and go forward from here.
Could you tell us, so he walked in with a mask, can you go back for us, what the store clerk told us that?
Well, the clerk said he's alone inside the store. The suspect came in, already had some mask on his face, and the suspect immediately had the gun brandished, pointing at him, demanding money. And the victim responded very quickly, displaying the handgun of his own, and demanding him to put his gun down. He did not, so the store clerk fired at least one time, hitting the suspect. And the suspect was able to make it out of the front doors of the business, where he collapsed just outside.
Where was he shot?
Ma'am?
Do you know where and what area of the body he was shot?
In the stomach.
It was just one robber. He didn't have an accomplice with him?
At this time, there was just one suspect at the scene. We're in the initial stages of our investigation, and we will certainly look to see if there's anyone else involved.
Pretty brave store clerk.
Absolutely. It's not something we see every day. And he's certainly in his right to have a firearm in his business to protect himself and his customers.
Can you talk about the store clerk, how long he's been there and stuff like that?
I don't know those answers.
Do you think that sends a message out to other criminals in the area?
I think this incident does speak volumes in itself.
Have you found anything else inside of the car, AT&T stuff or anything like that? That would lead you to believe that it is?
No, ma'am, we haven't. And again, we're on the front end of this. We do have crime scene units responding, and you guys actually had a pretty quick response time. You beat my detectives out here, so congratulations.
The other crimes that you're referring to, can you talk about those again? The Walmart and the AT&T?
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday at about 10:33 a.m., we had a robbery of an AT&T wireless store where a group of armed men came in and stole a number of high-dollar cellular telephones at gunpoint, leaving the store. They dumped a getaway vehicle across the street at St. Jacinto Mall before getting into a black Chevrolet Impala and fleeing the area. The Impala had dark tinted windows and was occupied by at least 3 males. About 30 minutes later, Compass Bank on Garth Road, Walmart complex, was robbed by a group of males who came in with masks on their faces, guns displayed, and took an undetermined amount of cash from the bank, leaving in a white Dodge 4-door truck, like possibly a 4x4, sitting up real high with chrome railing, step railing on it. So,
Has this store been robbed before?
we have been notified it has been robbed before. It wasn't reported, but money was taken. So the clerk has been through this before.
Recently?
Within the last 2 years.